Hi guys, I'm Seema. Welcome to Seema's Villa of Art. We know that the summer is ending and the fall is coming up, and that means that we have our festivals lined up, and our favorite Ganesha's festival is on the way. So I thought let's channel the preparation of Ganesha's favorite dish, modak. I'm showing it in a traditional, authentic South Indian way how we prepare it. Healthy steamed rice flour jaggery coconut wala modak. And it's been done. One of my relative or my mom, she's preparing it for us, and she's been cooking or preparing this from almost like 50 plus years. So yeah, let's get started. Let's go. We're using a mixer to make a fine paste of the freshly finely chopped coconut. This is equivalent to using a grater. Instead of grater, we're using a mixer. Okay, let's start preparing the outer layer for the modak. 1 cup of rice flour. We're using 3 cups of water. We are allowing it to boil. We've already added 1 pinch of salt. Now we added 1 spoon of oil to it. We are allowing it to boil. Salt is for taste, and then meanwhile what we're doing is we're mixing 1 spoon of rice flour with 5 to 6 spoon of water. Mix it really well so there are no lumps, okay, tiny lumps, and I think we're done here. It's ready. So water is boiling well now. So now we're going to add the mixture that we've prepared earlier. That is the rice flour and the water mixture that we had prepared. And then stir it well. And we have to allow it to boil for some time. The reason we added oil, the 1 spoon of oil earlier, was to make sure that the flour or the mixture doesn't stick around the pan. And also it makes the dough softer. That's one of the reasons that we added the oil. Let's allow it to boil for some time now. We're stirring well. Now the mixture is boiling well. So now what we're going to do is we're going to add 1 cup of rice flour into it. And we reduce the flame. And we have to allow it to boil so that the mixture get cooked, The reason why we put the spatula in it is to make sure the water or the mixture that's inside doesn't overflow. That's one of the tip or the technique, I should say. So we're just removing 5 to 6 spoons of water that we added initially while we made the mixture. So we just removed that part. So it's almost done now. So we're stirring. 2-3 stir, and then we should switch off the flame. So we're good now. See the consistency, we'll know that. Then we switch off the flame. This is like the trickiest and the hardest part in the process, where we have to put more pressure and stir well. Make sure there are no lumps when you're doing that. And also the more pressure and the better way you stir it, the softer the dough is going to come out. That's one thing. And also, we only removed only like 6 spoons of water that we additionally added. Okay, that's one thing I have to call out. It's almost done. Yeah, only 6 spoons. And we'll have to switch off the flame for some time. So we see few flames, and then So now what we're going to do is to prepare for the inner stuffing. 2 tablespoons of roasted poppy seeds and 1 elaichi. Adding them into the mixer and make them a fine powder. So now finely powdered poppy seeds and elaichi are ready. We're going to mix it with freshly grated 1 cup of coconut and mixer again. So the pan is placed on the flame and we've added the finely chopped jaggery along with 5 to 6 spoons of water. Give it a good stir until the jaggery melts. It's melting. So, and we can see that the bubbles, right? And now we add the mixture of coconut, elaichi and poppy, which we had done it earlier. And then we keep stirring it until the jaggery completely melts and the color changes. You can feel that. And also see the color is gradually changing. Now add like half a spoon of ghee and give it a good stir. The color has changed now, golden brown. Keep stirring. We've started preparing the outer layer for the stuffing. During this process, we are removing the lumps, and before we start the process, make sure you apply ghee and then start with it. We've removed the lumps from the outer layer. Now we are making a smaller balls out of the outer layers so that, you know, we can put the inner stuffings in it and cover it. See how small we are doing it. So it gets completely covered with that. Yeah. So this is how we make the outer layer, and we pat it and then we put in the stuffing and then we cover it with it. She's doing it so beautifully. Look at that. We have to do that in a similar way for others as well. Actual modak preparation is happening here now. So we apply a little bit of oil on the plate and then we take the outer layer, pat it in a circular form, then put in the inner stuffing, covering it up so beautifully. Look at that, and give it a shape of modak. Here is how we bake the modak. So we have a pan, we put 1 glass of water, then we put a stand, then we put a plate with tiny holes in it, then we place modak. Keep the flame in medium, close the lid, bake for 10 minutes. Here it is, it's all baked and we'll open and see how it is. It's all cooked and ready to be served.